What's up, YouTubes? Too many choices. Back again. Finally got out to the range today. Brought my backpack. Of course, everything that was in the bag at that point had locks on it, but just for demonstration purposes, why I love this bag. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. This is one of the tools I brought with me. Finally got to shoot this thing. Wanted to kind of function test it, make sure that the sights that I installed wouldn't drop off. You can see the trigger's back, so it is not loaded. It has a loaded mag, but it's not loaded. The Trijicon XR HD sights did just fine. There was a gentleman there, a Glock armorer, that was really cool. He traded me 5 40 cal rounds for 9mm rounds, and he had a lone wolf barrel, and he swapped that into this Glock. Didn't switch the extractor, it didn't switch anything else but the magazine and the barrel with the lone wolf barrel. Fired those 5 rounds flawlessly. He told me, and I believe him because I've seen him there a few times and talked with him multiple times, that the round count on the barrel was high thousands. No issues whatsoever. So I, of course, have now, I'm not going to say I'm a convert, but I've ordered a lone wolf barrel for this Glock 23 that will also fit into my 33. So that should be coming pretty soon, hopefully. And that was really, really cool. The recoil compared to the 40, non-existent. It was really, really eye-opening. But I'm still going to carry 40. It's the right caliber. But having said that, it was a very, very interesting time at the range. So I get there. I didn't take anything in the background. I did take this also, though. And again, of course, I made sure there was a trigger lock on it. But I also took this, and we'll get back into this in a second, but it was a very, very interesting time at the range. Some guy, right as I get there, set up my targets, whatever, there's a ceasefire, put my targets out, come back to the firing line, they open the range up, shoot maybe a couple of rounds, and down on the pistol side, but on the far side, they allow you to shoot rifles, either standing or sitting for 25 meters, 25 yards. Some guy rips off after, as soon as they give the warnings, you know, no rapid fire, no this, no that, yada, yada, yada. This guy rips off a 20-round burst. And I mean a 20-round. And of course, Texas being Texas, everybody just looks over like, what the f are you doing? Are we gonna have to shoot you? And then by the time I really got aware of what was going on, the guy had already pulled the gun off the line and was like, oh, my friend bump fired it. No. That was either the rare breed or that gun had a third hole. I didn't get to look at it. It's not my business. Didn't go over there. But I'm sitting here like, that guy's getting kicked out for sure. Of course, no cops are called. Texas being Texas. Hey, they simply, by the time I look again, he's stuffing that gun in a bag. Trying to get out of there, seemed like. So I don't know what was going on with that, but it was very, very interesting. Everybody took note. It's like, what the hell are you doing, dude? This is a public range, semi-auto only, one shot at a time, at the most double taps, bang, bang. But this guy, again, I mean, it was a 3-second burst of just, it was at least 20 rounds. It's freaking hilarious, if you ask me. But, anyway, like I said, this gun performed flawlessly. I tightened up my groups because the gentleman that was the Glock armorer that let me shoot his barrel, he was really, really cool, gave me some pointers and tips, and by the time I was done, my groups were here, sitting a little low at times, but then moving up. But I mean, this thing is on, and the fact that I installed the sights myself with no sight pusher tool, don't know how well you can see that orange in there with the lights I got on, but it was really, really nice to shoot this, especially compared to the 33 with the 23 barrel in it. this thing had no recoil practically. And when the 9mm came after this, that was just like a pillow, just poof, poof. So I will be getting a Glock barrel for the 40, 9mm barrel, and a few mags. And again, I'm not changing any extractors, I'm not changing any ejectors. I'm just gonna see how it goes. If it's reliable, great. If it's not, it'll be a range gun to shoot plinking, less expensive ammo, and that'll be a good thing. Or if it is reliable, I can buy some self-defense ammo in 9mm, and whatever's cheaper, I'll be able to, you know, throw that in the gun, carry it around. But that was really, really cool. The guy ripping off those rounds was just really, really interesting. Now, coming to this thing, in order for me to add and switch the handguards, which I wanted to put this one on there to make it a little bit lighter, I had to take the Eotech off. And this is where the co-witnessing of the sights comes in handy, because without even going to the range, I simply sighted down the sight radius and moved the Eotech reticle. I'll turn this thing on so you can see it. And I simply moved the Eotech reticle. There it is. I simply moved the Eotech reticle onto the front sight post where it normally is. And then I went to 25 yards and confirmed by making sure that it was about an inch low from where it was grouping. And did that sitting, then I went and cracked off a few rounds while standing, and it is still back on. I didn't really get out to anything greater than 25, but again, I was just kind of function testing it since I had changed out the law, changed out this, and moved the Eotech. And everything is where it's supposed to be. So that was really cool. Direct co-witness for the win. There's a reason for it. Now, again, if I need to or want to use the bigger window and put the Eotech reticle anywhere in the window above where it would normally be, so it's not co-witnessed, that's the beauty of the Eotech. So, beautiful, beautiful thing. This was the highlight of my day, shooting this thing. It's loud as hell, obnoxious. Had some people's attention, made them come over and see what the hell are you shooting. Like just a 5.56 with a short barrel, so it has a lot of concussion. It was a fun day. No day at the range, but everything functioned, worked flawlessly, had a great time, and ended up picking up a new barrel, which means I practically have a new gun. So that was really cool. Bad news is now I've got another freaking caliber to stockpile, which sucks, but it is what it is. It never ends. I mostly shot, actually only shot M193. This is the good stuff. Love this round. I did also pick up a 200 pack of M855, but damn it, ammo's expensive. I couldn't find a value pack of this again, or I would have picked up at least one more of these also. But ammo prices are gonna just keep going up, But it was a fun day at the range. The light on the TLR1 did not loosen really, didn't come off. My sights didn't fall off, so they were actually on target. Like I said, my groups were just on point, well, maybe a little bigger than that, on point once I really did my part. Of course, I had to warm up. The first pattern was like a shotgun, and it shrunk. And the third target, when I actually got a blackened target where I could kind of look through the sights and still see what I wanted to aim at, beautifully, beautifully positioned. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. It was a good, fun day at the range. But dear Lord, when that guy ripped off that burst, I didn't know what to say. I thought it was, I don't even know. But you guys be careful out there. Make sure you're having some fun at the range. Wear your eyes and ears. And also make sure you bring some medical gear when you go to the shooting range. I always have at least one IFAK, usually two, just in case, because stupid is as stupid does at the range. You never know who's there. Everybody have a good one. Peace.